This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Over the years, Rolex has maintained a consistent image, embodying classic sophistication through subtle refinements. However, in the dynamic realm of watchmaking, even long-standing institutions must evolve. What surprises does Rolex have in store for Watches and Wonders 2024? The atmosphere is thick with anticipation, buzzing with excitement and intrigue. Enthusiasts, collectors, and aficionados alike eagerly await the next chapter in Rolex's illustrious history, and that is what we are going to share with you in this video brought to you by the Luxury World. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we highly recommend doing so to keep up with our future videos. Following Watches and Wonders 2023, Rolex did not just display timepieces, but also signaled a new era of innovation. The introduction of new releases shattered norms, causing a stir within the watch community. The Celebration Dial Oyster Perpetual breathed fresh vitality into its timeless design with lively bubbles adorning its face. Similarly, the Puzzle Day-Date challenged conventional aesthetics with its playful emoji-themed date display. Meanwhile, the Le Mans Daytona paid homage to racing heritage, captivating enthusiasts with its custom movement and distinctive Paul Newman-style dial. Following these bold unveilings, speculation runs wild. The brand's trajectory has shifted, venturing into new realms. Liberated from conservatism, Rolex now embraces innovation with open arms. The horizon brims with endless possibilities for the future. As Watches and Wonders approach us, the world watches intently. In the realm of timepieces, much like in the journey of life, change remains the sole constant. The revival of the Milgauss. Devotees of the distinctive Rolex Milgauss were left disheartened last year when the model was quietly discontinued. Devotees of the distinctive Rolex Milgauss were left disheartened last year when the model was quietly discontinued. The Milgauss had garnered attention in recent times for its unconventional features, such as green-tinted sapphire glass and a lightning bolt-shaped second hand. While it might seem too early for Rolex to reintroduce the Milgauss after just a year, history suggests otherwise. The Air King faced a similar fate when it was discontinued by Rolex in 2014 but resurfaced in 2016 utilizing the case and movement of the Milgauss from that era. Subsequently, the Air King underwent further refinements in 2022 with a new case, movement, and dial. Therefore, if Rolex is inclined towards recycling past elements, there's potential for the Milgauss to make a return utilizing Air King's framework. However, there is a call for Rolex to inject more innovation into the scientist's watch. Omega has significantly advanced the realm of anti-magnetic timepieces in recent years, with its METRS-certified watches boasting resistance to magnetic fields up to 15,000 Gausses, surpassing the Milgauss's original claim of protection against 1,000 Gauss, hence where it got its name. Consequently, it is hoped that Rolex can develop a new highly anti-magnetic movement for the revived Milgauss, reinstating it as a benchmark in the industry. A display case backs on day dates. Another significant revelation from Rolex, perhaps not on the same level as the emoji dial surprise, but still quite unexpected. It was the introduction of sapphire display case backs, highlighting the inner workings of select Daytona models and its new dress watch, which is the Rolex 1908. Before this, Rolex had only released one watch featuring an exhibition case back, an obscure rectangular Cellini from the 2000s. Therefore, the introduction of these new display case backs was a notable development, bringing Rolex more in line with the prevailing standards of the luxury watch industry, where sapphire case backs revealing decorated movements are quite common. Considering this, we anticipate that Rolex will expand its offerings of display case backs in 2024, with the Day-Date emerging as a most probable candidate for this enhancement. Following the example set by the 1908 and the platinum and white gold Daytonas that have already received display case backs, it seems likely that Rolex will continue this trend, especially given that the Day-Date is exclusively available in precious metals. However, should Rolex opt for this approach while retaining the caliber 3255 movement in the Day-Date, it will necessitate a more aesthetically refined presentation of the movement, which currently possesses a utilitarian appearance. The Seedweller in RLX Titanium. Last year marked the debut of the Yacht Master 42 in RLX Titanium by Rolex. These lightweight sports watches swiftly gained significant attention, emerging as one of the most sought-after new offerings from Rolex. There's considerable speculation that Rolex might extend a titanium treatment to the Submariner this year, but remains a skeptical one. We believe Rolex holds the Submariner in higher regard compared to its less popular models, and introducing a titanium version of the Submariner might represent too drastic a departure for the brand. However, it seems plausible that Rolex may introduce a Seedweller in RLX Titanium instead. As Rolex's more serious dive watch, the Seedweller is a more fitting candidate for the utilization of this ultralight and technical material. Moreover, the Deep Sea Challenge, a highly enhanced variant of the Seedweller, already exists in a titanium iteration. The reintroduction of a GMT Master watch. The Coke GMT Master is the only watch discussed in this video with concrete evidence supporting its existence. Recently, a patent filed by Rolex in 2022 surfaced, detailing a bicolor ceramic bezel in red and black. The Coke bezel holds a significant place in the history of the GMT Master 2 line. The original GMT Master 2 released in 1982 featured this distinctive bezel, setting it apart from the Pepsi GMT Master that coexisted alongside it. Although the Coke GMT was manufactured from 1989 to 2005, it was only available with an aluminum bezel. A ceramic version of the Coke bezel has never been seen in Rolex's durable Cerachrome material. However, Rolex may be a developing one, raising hopes for its potential release this year. A refined iteration of the Yacht Master 2 reference 126680. Introduced in 2007, the Rolex Yacht Master 2 collection has remained unchanged since its inception, with only minor alterations to the dial in 2017. As a result, it stands out as one of the boldest and largest timepieces in the brand's lineup. Diverging from the aesthetic of the rest of Rolex's portfolio, we believe it is time for the Yacht Master 2 to undergo redesign, aiming for a more streamlined and upgraded version. Regarding potential enhancements to the Yacht Master 2, it is important to note its niche focus on regattas and its specialized functionalities. The watch boasts a unique chronograph movement, the Caliber 4161, featuring a column wheel and vertical clutch, along with a programmable countdown function and mechanical memory. While we propose retaining the overall display and functionality of this movement, we envision implementing some mechanical upgrades like the minor updates seen in last year's Daytona. However, the most significant changes we envision pertain to the design. Firstly, we suggest reducing the watch's size to a slightly more wearable diameter of 42 mm. Upon analyzing the previous Yacht Master 2's overall appearance and functionality, we advocate retaining the impressive ring command bezel mechanism for setting the countdown and maintaining the dial's layout. However, we propose streamlining the bezel by eliminating the double 10:0 scale and a larger Yacht Master 2 engraving, favoring instead a classic 60 scale to synchronize with the central chronograph hand. A Polar Explorer. This watch stands out as both the most straightforward for Rolex to produce from this selection, and yet, paradoxically, it appears the least probable. What we are envisioning is a regular Explorer adorned with a white dial, akin to the one that has been a staple on the Explorer 2 for decades. There is no need for groundbreaking technological advancements or mastery of new materials to achieve this. Rolex already possesses the expertise to craft a white dial, so why does it seem improbable? Primarily because Rolex has not pursued it thus far. It is not as though they are unaware of the demand for it. They simply have not prioritized its production. However, we believe there is a slight possibility that we might finally see an Explorer 1 featuring a white dial. In recent years, Rolex has been devoting considerable attention to the Explorer, even venturing into experimental territory with its foundational timepiece. In 2021, they introduced the Explorer in two-tone Rolex. Then, just last year, Rolex expanded the line by introducing a 40mm Explorer in steel alongside the existing 36mm model, providing buyers with the option of two varied sizes for the Explorer for the first time. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? Please let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching Luxury World, and we eagerly anticipate your participation in our upcoming videos.